This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. United community, empowered people, exceptional health. Good evening and welcome to Ingersoll Stadium on the campus of Olympia High School in Olympia, Washington. Tonight, the 2019 South Sound Conference high school football season gets underway with the Capital Cougars hosting the Shelton Highclimbers. I'm Dietrich Allen and you are watching the Our Community Credit Union kickoff show. Both teams come into tonight's game with 0-2 records. Shelton dropped last week's game to Montesano 55-0 after falling to North Mason 20-0 in the Mason County Cup to start the season. Capital lost to WF West last week 47-29 and dropped their opener to Lakes 46-21. Last year, the Cougars blanked the Highclimbers 46-0 and have won the past 4 matchups. The Climbers are still looking for their first score of the season, and with Capital allowing 46 points per game, there is a possibility Shelton can get on the board tonight. This is week 3 of the 2019 high school football season and the opening of South Sound Conference play on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. The Shelton Highclimbers versus the Capital Cougars at Ingersoll Stadium in Olympia. We'll have more of the Our Community Credit Union kickoff show in a moment, including checking in with the other members of our broadcast team, Jerry Apple and Eric Raywald. We will also talk with Shelton coach Mike Speaks. It's all next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Since 1941, our Community Credit Union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Welcome back to the Our Community Credit Union kickoff show on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Just ahead of the Capital Cougars and the Shelton Highclimbers, it is now time to talk to the coach. On Wednesday, I had a phone conversation with Shelton headman Mike Speaks.
My assessment, aside from the score, I thought you guys improved dramatically.
from
Well,
your?
I don't know if we improved dramatically. We put a focus on toughness and tackling and really challenged the kids to step up to that. And I thought we did a better job of that. But it's we still got to move the ball and put some points on the board to really put it all together. And we still had some breakdowns defensively. We had guys in positions to make plays, and we didn't. We lost our footing a couple times. We broke down, and we just didn't make plays in space, and we need to get better at that. I feel, because schematically we had guys in the right spot. We lined up properly, and at some point we got to start making a few plays. So.
Well, your guys did make some plays. You held Montesano to 2 field goals, and you made them punt at least once.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, their kids are working hard. My gosh, we got great kids. Super excited for the future. Because we're still pretty young. We don't have a lot of seniors.
Right.
So, we're getting a lot of experience out there. That's the beautiful thing is, we got a lot of juniors and a handful of sophomores that are starting. So, it's awesome. So that part's great. It's just trying to turn the culture and the mindset around is the most challenging part.
So we look ahead to Capital this week. What do
Yep.
you know? What do you know about them?
Well, Capital's they have a quarterback that's similar to what ours is. He's fairly athletic. He's pretty quick. Has a good arm. If he gets outside the pocket, he can create a lot of trouble for us, because of his athleticism and his speed. So, and it looks like they want to run some midline or some option with their tailback. So we haven't seen that a whole lot. We saw it a little bit last week against Monty, but they didn't. They only did it maybe just a handful of times. It looks like they really want to try to run this the option. So we've been working on that. They're more of a running team than a throwing team, although the two teams that they played, I don't think were allowed to really throw much because both fronts, Chehalis and both Lakes had a pretty good front line, so the kid had a lot of pressure on him. So no, they're a good football team. We've been in this league 4 years now, I believe, 5, and we haven't beat them yet. So like I said earlier, we respect everybody on our schedule. So I think we match up pretty good with them, though. Just with my 2 cents and film study and whatnot, I think we match up probably better with them than we have the last 2 weeks.
Do you think that you're more apt to score this week against Capital since they seem to give up a ton of points?
Yeah, that's our mindset every week.
Okay.
Yeah, we work on it. We're focused on it. Yesterday we had a really, really good practice, even though it was wet out. We really pushed and challenged our O-line, and we did a lot of one-on-one, 2-on-2 stuff yesterday before we went into our individual and team time on offense. So I saw a little more of a focus from the O-line because I think they're really starting to understand how imperative it is to play hard every snap. So that's what we're doing. You got to coach and teach every day.
Okay.
So,
is everybody available for this week?
well, we have our starting center got a concussion, so he's down at least a week. Zach Jonker, our receiver, has had some knee issues, so we're waiting. He's taking the week off, and then we're going to reevaluate and see where he is next week.
Okay.
So, but other than that, everything is status quo.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So, and we've been working super hard. Last couple of years, actually, we've had a really good punter. We've been kind of going through our roster and working with the guys, daily. And I know we didn't have some great punts. The protection was decent, but for whatever reason we weren't getting the punts, and that certainly helps because we didn't flip the field there in the first quarter, second quarter, early on.
Right.
I mean, those couple turnovers, one by our running back, one by our quarterback in the first half certainly didn't help us on our side of the field too. So things to work on every week, but so no, we're chugging through. The locker room's great. Kids are working hard, and coaches are busting their tails. So
now that everybody's back in school, it's more of a routine.
Yeah. I feel it's actually I'm happy because now we have a routine. We got the kids here. There's no ride issues. There's no, it's a lot healthier for sure.
That's Shelton head football coach Mike Speaks. His Highclimbers are taking on the Capital Cougars next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Coming up on the Our Community Credit Union Kickoff Show, we'll check in with the rest of our broadcast crew.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our Community Credit Union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our Community Credit Union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to...
Well, I'm sorry, guys. No time for the rest of that commercial. We are about ready to kick it off. Highclimbers won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. So we'll get ready to get underway. Jerry Apple, Eric Raywald, Jeannie shows up. It's all good. Everybody's here. Jerry, say something.
What a beautiful night. No wind, about 67, 69 degrees. This field, Ingersoll Stadium, is shared by the Olympia Bears and the Capital Cougars.
Couldn't ask for a nicer night to play football.
You cannot.
Well, so we're going to get the run up and the kick. Ooh, short, high. It's going to hit and taken on the dive on the sidelines out of bounds. Cougars will start out 1st and 10 on their own, 36 it looks like.
A 22-yard kickoff, no return.
I think he should have let that gone out of bounds. It would have done better served. They would have got 4 yards extra.
I'm still trying to figure out what get my clock on the screen here, guys. Bear with me. As Cougars are going under center. Oh, and we have movement already. Tristan Redmond is the QB for the Cougars. Obviously, the Cougars are in the maroon jerseys and the black pants.
Not the way you want to start a game.
Nope.
As a coach, that just boils your blood.
And I'm not going to say anything tonight about penalties. I don't want.
Too late now.
I even dug out my old penalty rule book. So.
Okay.
Did you? Good.
Yeah.
Of course, they've all changed since then. So
no, it was good for 2 years. So.
Little rollout and a pass downfield. Receivers cat. That was Grady Lindenkugel with the reception.
About 3 yards short of the first.
Let's see, up to the 43.
Pick up a 12 on the pass play.
That's what killed us last week was those soft corners. When there's a 8-yard separation, that's tough to cover.
So second down and after the motion, almost had that sniffed out. Who was it? That was
Gabe Taylor on the carry.
Illegal blocking.
Early flag down at the 44-yard line. And illegal blocking the back Capitals.
Underway, no score, first possession ball game for Capital. And we've had 4 plays and 2 penalties. Is that right?
Yeah. 3 plays and 2 penalties.
Be a long night, fellas.
So they march it back to the 34. Second and 12.
Ball now on the 34-yard line. Second down and 12.
Pistol this time. Nice patient running.
Grady on the carry.
About a 5 in the play. Maybe 4 in the spot.
Jack Speaks. Along with Josiah Olel on spot.
Grady on the carry.
Third down and 8.
Down and 8 from the 30. Now the pistol to the far side. Option ball screen out and right back into the hands of Redmond. And luckily,
Ball was not loose by Ivory Alexander, recovered by Redmond.
so far, what
No
Coach
need
Speaks
for about 10 yards short.
show
4th down and 10.
coming to fruition. Kind of an option that they're going to run most of the night.
For Hunter,
It's a punting
Grady
situation
Google.
for the Cougars.
Deep receive is Bryson Frank.
Back deep for the Climbers.
Oh, it's Frank. Yeah, he's good.
Side kick. And that will hit at the 26. That's what it began.
Nice punt.
Ball is dead on the 6.5-yard line.
No return.
Wise move by Bryson Pregnant to let that thing bounce, stay away from it. They hit the turf and kind of just died there. So the Climbers get their first possession of the ball game after stopping the Cougars. Start up at the 27. A different keeper. Out the pistol, low snap, picked up, and it's an option. And nowhere to go for Nick Morales.
He lost it about 3 yards. Second down and 13.
I got the rosters backwards, guys.
Quarterback is Indio Lopez.
Loss of 3 on the play.
So I finally figured out our audio issues. And hand off to Morales, trying to pick his way
that's
around.
A fumble. Capital got it.
Capital comes away with it, scooped up, and I didn't think he can advance that. Can you advance a fumble, Eric?
I don't think that should go that far.
No, I shouldn't.
Should come back to the place where he grabbed it.
Yeah, you can advance a fumble.
Yeah. They're obviously going to let it stand.
Yeah.
So it'll be first and goal for the Cougars.
Well,
okay.
So they're on the 3-yard line, looks like.
Hand off straight up the middle.
Big guy, he's over.
Yeah, Clayton Grady with the carry, and it's a touchdown. Or
they have it.
I looked like he got across that goal line.
Sure did.
But
it's on the 1-inch line.
Just right short.
Just touching the white line.
So second and goal. The nose of the football looks like it's right on the goal line, guys.
I'm going to go on a limb here and say quarterback sneak.
I was thinking the same thing.
Especially with the big gap there in the middle. Are you kidding me?
Redmond under center. No, turn around and hand it off the first guy through, and now it gets in there. I didn't see who carried the ball. I didn't see who. Was that Tucker Crow on the carry, 25?
Thank you.
I believe it was.
Yeah. So they're going to go for 2? Well, no, they're not. They're going to kick it. Interesting formation. There's the kick. Looks like it's pretty good. And it is. So 7-0 to 6. There's 8:51 to go first quarter. Capital strikes first off the turnover. We'll be right back.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your...
And we're back here at Ingersoll Stadium.
We had a two-play touchdown drive from the 3-yard line. Touchdown by number 25, Tucker Grove.
So here's the kickoff from the Cougars. This one's high and deep. Taken at the 15. That's Oles. And he's got some running room in the middle there.
Up to about the 26 or 27.
No, it looks like he squeaked out to the 31, Eric.
I think I need to clean my glasses.
It's that pole I got you sitting in front of. I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that.
What a 15-yard return.
I always have to put Eric in the most challenging position.
Drawing right there.
Well, I can move over.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm only worried about the cameras, guys. I don't worry about where you guys are. So the Highclimbers have the ball again.
Yeah, this is not one of those stadiums that doesn't have all seats or unimpeded views.
Morales on the carry, getting around the outside edge.
Good run, Nick.
Gets up to the 40. Good solid run there around the right side, and is blocking. So
Gain of 8 by Morales.
2nd and 2 from the 40. Hopefully I got all my audio issues worked out. My spies via the internet are telling me. So 2nd and short.
Capital's running a 4-3 defense. We got cover 2 going.
Receiver on each side. Now we're going to have a penalty.
Too much time? I didn't see anyone move.
Somebody line up offsides, maybe? Oh, it is a false start.
Yeah, it is procedure.
Must have been one of those wideouts.
Someone moved, yeah.
First penalty for the Highclimbers.
So that'll make it 2nd and 7. Ball back at the 35. Out of the pistol again. Cougars are coming after him. Quick handoff. Here's Morales. Stood up. Somebody lost their helmet.
Yeah, I thought that was the ball, but
no.
The hat popped off.
Yeah, helmet came off. Morales managed to muscle out a yard.
Gain of 1.
So it brings up 3rd and 6.
Well, Morales has been the leading ball carrier so far with 3 carries.
Yep.
And he is 3 carries for 6 yards so far.
It looks like we got double wings here. Mendiola Lopez looking to the far side. Got him just short off the hands of Christian Lopez, incomplete. Looked like Christian was looking upfield just a second as he got the ball. So they'll bring up 4th down.
And who is doing the punting? Is that number
That's a good question, Jerry.
Let's see. It looks like it's number. Can you see the number there?
It's got a 3, but I could be wrong. 2 guys deep for Capital. Snap on target. Quick, high, but a little short. Oh, nice fair catch at the 40. So the kicker was 25, Bryson Brighton. And the Cougars will start out on their own 40. Their 3rd possession of the ball game, leading 7-0.
And the quarterback for Capital is number 10, Tristan Redmond.
It's out of the pistol, turn around, fake the handoff. He'll throw it downfield. Oh, almost picked off, but it's complete. And tackled immediately by Donovan Wood-Ricker. And who was? Mayava was the receiver.
20-yard pass play.
So it's 1st and 10 at the Highclimber 41. The Cougars are. Caller goes wide to the far side. Turn around handoff. Here's Grady, turns it up at the numbers. Gets inside the 30. Clayton Grady with a, looked like he was going sideways for most of that run. Then he saw that gap and turned it upfield.
That's the 2nd first down for Capital.
Moves it inside the 30 to the 27 of Highclimbers. And 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
Yeah, 14-yard run.
Leinkugel wide to the far side. Color to the near side. Back to pass. Going for Leinkugel in the far corner. Nice defense by Lopez. No flags, incomplete. Christian was right there. Turned at the last moment and knocked it away.
Yeah, great defense
right
by Christian Lopez.
So Leinkugel only 6 feet, and Lopez is 6 feet. So that's I don't know why you'd go for that one, unless you think he had the advantage.
Mayaba is a common name. Both his parents went to school in Shelton, students of mine.
Under center, little dump off pass screen into Grady, and he'll fight his way near the 1st down marker, but we do have a flag back at the 26-yard line.
Face masking maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it came a little earlier than that, but we'll find out. It's a hold.
Oh.
That is the 3rd penalty on Capital, and that one was a big, a 10-yard penalty, and the play was called back.
Yeah, holding's always a tough one.
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason that guy squirted out there for so much yards. He got held. Of course, there's a hold on just about every play now, isn't there?
Yeah,
yes, there is.
There is. Yeah, you're right.
So they'll march it back 10 yards from this spot, so they'll put it back at the 36. If I'm doing my own math right. Means this 2nd down. About 19 to go for 1st down. The Cougars need to get to, looks like the 17-yard line for 1st down. Under center is Redmond. Got a hard count there. People are kind of jumping a bit. Turn around, hand off, first guy through. Nice little hole. Gets the penalty yards back almost. Didn't see who the carrier was. Capital numbers and need to be more distinct. I think it was Gavin Lawson, 16. Or
8-yard carry.
Or no, that was Tucker Grove.
Okay, so rule number
25.
Yeah.
Rule 7-4.
Okay.
If a fumble or backward pass is caught or recovered by any player, he may advance.
Oh, okay.
Morales was on the tackle, number 23 for the Highclimbers.
Redmond out of the pistol. High snap, and there's flags flying everywhere. Somebody jumped.
The Capital coaches didn't spend much on their uniforms.
Yeah, you're right. The numbers are very hard to see.
No, the coaches.
Oh, their uniforms? Yeah. But.
So 3rd and 11 from the 28 are the Cougars. 2 receivers on the near side. Fumbled on the snap. Ball's free, but it looks like Grove fell on it.
He could have advanced that.
And
he could not advance that one, is what you're saying. Okay.
No, he could have if he would have got it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all interpretation of the rules, isn't it? Really?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So it's 4th down and, 22. It looks like it's a punting situation for the Cougars. Donovan Woodricker is back deep. Nice spiraling kick. It'll hit at the 15 and take a Cougar bounce inside the 10 to about the 9. That's where it'll be down.
A 30-yard punt, no return by the Highclimbers.
And the Highclimbers will take over deep in their own territory. Let's see if they can hold on to the ball this time.
Yeah, both times that Capital has punted, they have done a nice job of putting the Highclimbers in a hole.
So Danny Mendiola Lopez out of the pistol. As a receiver on each side, turnaround handoff that goes to Morales. Morales around the far side. Stopped initially after no gain, maybe even a loss. Depending on where they're going to spot it.
Yeah. Loss of 2 on the play.
Ball back at the 8-yard line, looks like. Might be the 7. It's hard to see from here. 2nd and 12. 2 receivers on the near side. Guy in the slot doesn't look like he's covered, guys. And we got people going, and the ball just stays there.
So on Capital, number 9 is a state rated sprinter he's already committed to Oregon next year. So keep an eye on him. That would be Clayton Grady, 6'3" senior.
Penalty went on the Highclimbers, marching them back half the distance. And we have a timeout on the field. Yes, we do. We'll take it. We'll be right back.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Back at Ingersoll Stadium.
And that was the first time out for Shelton. We have a standing joke on that because I don't count very well.
Well, I wouldn't say that, Jerry. You know, it's so much you're doing on all those sheets. It's kind of hard to add that one little
category.
Yeah. So it'll be a 2nd down and 15 from the Highclimber 4. So out of the pistol, we got 2 receivers on each side for the Highclimbers. Back to pass goes Lopez. He'll throw. It's complete on the outside, and nothing much on after the reception, and that was Donovan Woodricker on the reception.
Did we have any gain on that?
No.
No, I don't think so.
So we have third down. Second option, it's going to be a pitch to Morales. Morales turns the corner, and he's stuck out of bounds at the 15. There's a flag at the end of the play.
Number 25, Tucker Grow on the stop. We'll see what the penalty is here.
Sorry, I'm still working out some audio issues.
Could be a late hit. We'll see what happens here. I don't think it was. Holding.
Okay, so there'll be a holding on the Climbers.
That's their third penalty. And that'll be marked from the spot of the field.
That's likely going to be half the distance from there.
Yeah. Well,
they're going to figure this one out, so it should go back to what about? Well, it doesn't look like it's half the distance. Should be about the 7.5,
Yeah.
There we go. Right. Outside lineman was standing at the 5 for some reason. So I'm being told we're having some issues with our sound, and I'm trying to figure that out.
3rd and 11.
So it's 3rd down and 11. Ball at the 8-yard line. Back to pass. Throw over the middle. Ooh, knocked away at the last second as Oles was open there for a brief
Just
second.
over his fingertips.
Yeah. I think that Grady Lindenkugel had affected that pass.
Do you think he touched that?
Well, if not,
he did. He did.
If it wasn't, it was enough to. I know.
Yeah, he did touch it.
It was enough to bother Oles, and he could lost it in the grass. I don't know.
Yeah. It was a nice pass.
So standing about 5 yards up. Sorry, short and high.
Oh
boy.
Goodness. What happened there?
That'll hit at the 20, and it'll be down about that same location.
Well, 9-yard punt.
So another short field for the Cougars
Yeah.
from Capital.
This will be their 5th drive.
I lost count now, but yes.
Yeah, this is the 5th drive.
This is a problem that the Highclimbers had last week against Montesano.
Short field, yeah. Real short.
Almost
What did he
lost.
do?
Oh, he did lose the football.
Wow.
Redmond, I think he ran into the guy. It was one of those read pass.
That's the third
run.
one now.
Yeah, read pass run options, and I don't think anybody knew what was going on. And luckily for Redmond, the ball keeps bouncing right back into his hands.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Ball back at the 23, yes. 2nd and 11. Little switching of players and positions. 2 receivers far side, I formation. Hand off to Grady, and nowhere to go there.
Good defense.
He was stopped by a whole host.
Yeah, a little gang tackle there. Good to see.
So the Cougars are going backwards.
Morales was one of the tacklers. I'm trying to.
3rd down, 14.
I don't know if you guys watched football last night, but Jacksonville beat Tennessee, 9 sacks on Tennessee. And
Right.
Gardner Minshew from Washington State had an outstanding game.
He sure did for Jacksonville.
Yeah, didn't watch it, but I heard all about it.
Nice kid.
Yep. Very sharp.
So they'll wind the clock with 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 3rd down and 14 for Capital with the ball in the lead. Back to pass, throws over the middle, and I don't know if that was caught. That looks like it was caught on the far sideline.
Wow, I don't know how he caught that.
Who was that? It was Lyndon Kugel with a reception, turning around and diving for it up to the, it looks like 17-yard line.
Ivory Alexander had really good pressure on him, and he had to throw it. Threw off that back foot. That's why that ball dipped like that. But good catch.
So it is 4th and 5 for the Cougars, and I think they're going to let the quarter run out, guys. So that'll be the end of the first. 7-0 Capital on top, and they're in the red zone, but have a 4th down when we come back for the second. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools, and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
I brought this big coat.
I'll start of the second quarter. Oh, they're having a conversation. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
We're just describing how beautiful the sky is.
Oh, okay.
It's just beautiful.
So our second quarter about to start with the 4th and 4 for Capital on the Highclimber 17-yard line.
We were complaining that our bad weather bonus is gone.
Yeah. I think this is probably the 3rd time that Capital's been in the red zone. So that sounds right.
You're the stat guy. Come on.
This is their 5th drive.
Yeah, this is. So here we go. This could be good.
4th and 5.
Yeah, big stop for the Highclimbers if they can stop the Cougars. Little fake pitch, turn around, dump it off, complete. And, oh boy, muscling his way. I think he might have got it. Number 85.
I think he did.
That's Josh Maeda with the catch.
And that's the 4th first down for Capital. And I mentioned Josh Maeda. His parents both are from Shelton, and he was a policeman in Shelton and in Olympia. And it's good to see him down in the stands.
His 2 cousins played for Shelton.
Yes.
Nathan and I can't remember the older guy's name.
I think we're going to have a measurement, guys. Yep, we're going to have a measurement. So close.
Nathan just lost his dad last year.
Oh, he did. Sorry to hear that. Let's see. We're going to bring the sticks on.
So we're going to see if this is the 4th first down. There's going to be a measurement.
Let's take a look, see if we get a good shot of that. As we wait for the sticks to come across.
Well, if he got it, it's not going to be by much.
It's a good effort.
Yeah, he got it.
It's a Cougar first down.
By about a half a football.
Yep. So that is the 4th first down of that 5-yard carry. I think we can do this.
What are you guys doing over there? So 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line are the Cougars. Knocking on the door again, leading 7-0, 11:50 to go here in the half. They'll wind the clock. Little pass, throw over the middle. Oh, nice catch. Good defense by Lopez. Touchdown Cougars, however. Mayava with the TD.
Okay. So,
It's now 13-0. Now they're going for two here. And it's going to work. Scrambling his way in is Grady Leinenkugel. But there's a flag at the end of the play as well. So let's see what the meeting of the minds is all about.
Anyway, on that touchdown, there was 5 plays for 28 yards, resulting in a touchdown pass to Miami, number 85, and that was a 10-yard touchdown pass from the quarterback, Tristan Redmond. And Tristan is 3 for 3 right now in passing.
So we're just trying to figure out the penalty here. That try is good. And a personal foul on the Cougars.
Well, Capital will probably have to kick it from, 10 yard, the 30-yard line instead of the 40?
Probably the 25, right?
If necessary or sportsmanlike?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it would be the 25. You are correct.
This could give the Highclimbers a
yeah,
break
some
here.
Good field position. Yeah.
So we'll keep it right here with 11:40 to go here in the second quarter. 15-0 is the score. Say a late arriving crowd here, guys.
Yeah, because at game time, I was going to say we don't have much of a crowd. Now, the stands are pretty darn full.
And they keep coming in.
Yeah.
It's good to see. So they'll march off the penalty.
Well, there's not a better place to be on a Friday night, on a nice night, early fall, great band to listen to,
So the Cougars will be kicking off from the 25.
Okay.
Donovan Wood-Ricker will be standing about his 27.
Yeah, the Capital Cougars have had 4 penalties for 35 yards. And we're only into the start of the second quarter.
And the ball's all teed up. And here we go. High end over end kick that'll force Olds back to the 18. They've got a lot of running room up the middle. Gets to the pack and he's stood up right at the 35. Did he drop it? Yeah, that's what they're afraid of.
Depends on if they call it down. Nope.
They're going to give that over to the Cougars.
That was a 55-yard kickoff. Nice kickoff.
It's a real nice kick.
And unfortunately, we had a fumble, and it's recovered by Capital. And Capital again has good field position. This will be the start of their 6th drive.
And they're starting out on their Highclimber 33.
Each team so far has had 1 turnover.
Not sure what you call that, but it works. Elijah Hoffman on the carry. Yeah, I guess you call that one of those Wildcats. It's like Elijah Hoffman.
Gain of about 8 on the play, Diedrich, or 9. Let's see where they spot it. Gain of 9
yeah.
On the play.
It's like the same one, Hoffman, or same play. Hoffman on the option. He'll keep it. He points out it blocking up the sideline inside the 15. Right at the 15, he's run out of bounds. Looks like the Highclimbers on their heels a little bit, guys, after that fumble and this change in offensive scheme by the Cougars. And I do believe we have a timeout by the Highclimbers. We'll step aside. 11:08 to go in the half.
Yeah, second timeout.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Back at Ingersoll.
Yeah. This is the third time that Capital is in the red zone, and that was a nice carry for 10 yards. Good for another first down. Fifth first down for Capital.
So they have a 1st and 10 from the 15 of the Highclimbers. Hoffman will hand it off to Grady. Grady pulling the Highclimbers with him up to, well, down to about the 13, it looks like. Spot the ball right at that yellow line.
On the play.
2nd and 8 coming. Ball is at the 13-yard line. Oh, little breaking up, or is that the way it's designed? It's a pass towards the end zone. Got a guy there. It's touchdown.
Man,
nice catch.
Really nice catch. Yeah.
Who was that?
I did not think he was going to get that.
Well, I'm still waiting to find the number because those numbers are blurring into the
looks like
jersey.
85 again.
Is it?
I think it was. Yes.
That would make sense. I have having a game already. It's 21-0.
Yeah, if that is number 85, which I think it is, that's his second touchdown catch of the night. Good for what, 13 yards?
This will be a point after kick. Snap, spot, kick. Looks good. And it is. To make it 22-0, 10:26 to go in the half. We'll be right back.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided. Stating the obvious, guys. Turnovers and short fields.
Yeah, and 4 plays for 34 yards, a little over a minute on that drive, and it culminated in a touchdown pass to Mayama to make the score 22-0.
And that's Josh's second TD?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now that I'm tracking in my head. If we can see these numbers better, we can do a better job.
Yeah, it's really hard to see those numbers, Diedrich.
They're not bad right here, but when you look on the field, they're really...
Yeah, because of the, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy on the sideline, you're right.
High end over end kick will be taken at the 23 by Zach Speaks, and he'll get to about the 26, 27. It's hard-hitting tackles by the Cougars today. Welcome to South Sound Conference play, I guess.
A 32-yard kickoff, no return on the play.
We haven't said Jonker's name tonight, and from what I heard, he tweaked his knee last game and might be out for a week.
Yeah,
it was explained to me as a concussion protocol, but I saw him walking around before the game with a brace.
Brace,
it's a knee thing. We know that. Out of the gun. We'll go Lopez. He'll hand it off. This is Crichton trying to find some yardage. Gets near the 30, and they'll spot him short of the 30 at the 29.
Gain of 2 on the play. That is his first carry of the ball game.
Highclimbers will break the huddle, bring him out to the line. Charlie Hurt wide to the far side. Donovan Wood-Ricker on the near side. Out of the gun will go Mendiola Lopez. Little misdirection there. Handoff this time to Gould, and he'll get just shy of the 35, 34. I like that. Everybody went other ways and crossed back in.
Yeah, nice carry.
Old-fashioned counter.
By Gould.
So third down in, what, 4 or 3?
Yeah, 5 yards on the carry. His first carry of the ball game.
Out of the pistol, handoff. I'm not even sure who that was.
He might have got it first.
He's very close.
Depends on the spot.
Yeah, Gould is the carrier. From here, it looks like he's short.
Yeah, just barely. So 4th and a foot.
Yeah, or less.
We'll give him a gain of 2 on the play. Very short.
Climbers, it looks like they're going to go for it. They need something to build here in the second quarter. The pistol again. Pitch to Gould. Gould getting around the outside, and
he got the first.
I think he got it.
Just enough for that first down. Keep the sticks moving. 8:16 to go here in the half. 22-0. The Capital on top. Shelton with the ball.
And that's the first down for the Highclimbers.
1st and 10 from the Shelton 38. Our position is right about the 40-yard line, so it's directly in front of us. It's like Mendiola Lopez will spread things out. He's got 2 receivers on each side. Back to pass he goes, looking to the far side, looks at everybody else. It's going to be caught and goes down. Carter Carlson with a sack.
Yeah, they had a little blitz on there.
So back to the 32-yard line.
The linemen have to pick up those blitzes.
A loss of 6 on the play.
So second down coming. Clock is running with 7:20 to go here in the first half. Mendiola Lopez taking his time. He'll tuck it under and run, and he'll pitch it. And there's Gould. Gould cuts it up the seam and manages to get across the 35 to the 36, depending on where they're going to spot it.
Got about a gain of 4 on that play.
Third down and 12 coming.
That was the 4th carry by Gould. He's picked up 13 yards so far.
2 receivers on each side. Lopez back to pass. He'll throw near side. Got a guy out there. It's Borgalt. Can't quite get up there high enough to catch it incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down and a punting situation for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, that was the 4th pass attempted by number 5. Danny Lopez, and he's 0 for 4 so far on his pass attempts.
Gabe Taylor back deep for the Cougars. Punting game not much for the Highclimbers. Oh, it's going to be tucked down, and here comes Crichton trying to get to the first down marker. He'll get actually to the 46 on a faked punt, but that's been, there's a flag flying in at the end, but that
Could be a late hit. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but that run on 4th down has been better than the high climber kicking game in this game.
So far, it's going to improve, though.
Well, yes, and they're still trying to find a good kicker.
Yeah. Let's see what the penalty is
What
here.
number was that? Was that 29?
25. Bryson
Christian.
Is it Christian or Crichton? Or
I do not know.
Well, you know, I have a magical little thing called the internet.
Yeah.
And
I have a name pronouncer on my app here.
Okay, well, I got both of them, Crichton and Crichton.
I want to say Crichton.
Well, Lorna Martinson at High Climber Stadium called him Crichton. So we can go with that. Lorna knows better than we do.
Yeah. A gain of about 9 on that play.
Well, where they have it spotted, it's about a yard short of the first down marker. This penalty is going to be the deciding factor, I think.
Okay, so it could be a little bit bigger gain in that then.
It could, it's kind of looking like it's going to be a first down. It is. They're marching it off. Now, wait a minute. Now the Cougars are coming into this. That's a personal foul at the end of the play against the Cougars, so it'll be 15 yards, and Cougars will keep, or sorry, the Climbers will keep, nope, the Cougars will get the ball, sorry. So technically,
after the play, got it. Okay.
Right, technically that's over on downs, and then the penalty. I'm tracking now, guys.
Yeah, Crichton, we're going to say gained about 10 on that play.
He needed 12. I think I'm giving him 11.
Okay.
Because it came up about a yard short.
All right. I'll give him 11.
Give him 11. So the Cougars have the ball back there, 1st and 10 on their own 38. This is the deepest they've, the worst starting field position for Capital tonight.
It is. It's their 7th
Turnaround
drive.
handoff. Ooh, nice defense. I think that's Grady with a carry, and the High Climbers were waiting for him almost at the point of handoff. Lots of, 3? And 2. Lost 2.
2 on the loss.
Yep, they're spotted at the 36. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Good defense on the part of the High Climbers.
So go under the I formation. It looks like Redmond back in there at QB. He'll pitch it. Here's Grady. Grady taking his time. He'll run over a High Climber. Poor Donovan Wood-Ricker kind of got run over like a freight train.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did end up with a tackle, stopping him short of the first down.
That guy looked twice the size of him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I would stand my ground when I can see that train coming at me. So it's 3rd and short, 3rd and 2, ball at the 46. The Cougars leading this ball game 22-0.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the half. Redmond on the pitch to Grady. Grady looking for some running room. Got the first down, runs into Wood-Ricker again, breaks the tackle, and then he is going to be hauled down by, well.
Boy, I thought we were going to get him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, well.
He snuck through.
And he rolled over Wood-Ricker again, and then McGregor
gain of 8
had to finish him off. But you want to know something? Donovan was in there at the end. He held on.
Donovan's a tough kid.
That's the 7th first down for Capital.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars at the High Climber 40. That's a 44. It's a 43, actually. Little play action, throw down the middle.
Too far.
Yeah, incomplete. Right into the double coverage, triple coverage, actually. You got Lopez hurt, and who
that
else?
That was the 5th attempt by the quarterback for Capital, and that's his first incomplete pass.
Really?
Overshot his receiver.
First time, huh?
Yeah.
Blair is
He's
in there
4 for
as well.
5.
So it brings up 2nd and 10 from the 44 for the Cougars. 4.5 minutes to go in the half. Capital leading 22-0. Under center is Redmond. And we have a little bit of movement. Got to be movement at this point. So the refereeing crew will discuss this one. Nope, they're going to pick up the flag. Okay. So no penalty on that one. Second down and 10. And they'll wind the clock.
Yeah, Clayton Grady is listed at 230 pounds.
Hand off to the first guy through. Grady went in motion up the far sidelines and getting the first down. That was Groh. Tucker Groh left alone in the backfield and took the handoff, got a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play, 8th first down for the Cougars.
Oh, they're going to call him out of bounds just short of the first down.
Oh, okay.
Third and
We're going
one.
to take that back.
Yeah, 9
and
on the 9 on the pickup there. So 3rd and 1 coming. Clock stopped at 4:12 to go in the half. Troy Collard wide near side. I formation for the Cougars. Hand off to Grady. Grady slips the tackle in the backfield. He's going to chase down, gets the first down up the sidelines, breaks the tackle. And he's run out of bounds inside the 15. He's not only got some speed, guys, he's got some patience and some vision.
19-yard run.
Ball at the 13-yard line. 4:02 to go in the half. Cougars knocking on the door again with a 22-0 lead.
That stiff arm he threw is a learned thing. I've seen it too often that most kids won't use it unless they're taught it. He wielded it pretty good.
Again, back to the eye are the Cougars. Redmond lost the ball in the exchange, and the ball's still free. Highclimbers have the ball at the 20.
Yep, it is recovered by the Highclimbers.
That's a break that the Highclimbers needed.
Bryson Crichton again.
Yeah. I thought that was that play by the Cougars was going to be play action, and I don't think Redmond thought the same thing. So the Climbers will get another shot at this under 4 minutes to go in the half.
So that is the second turnover of the game for Capital, on both times being a fumble. Shelton has had 1 turnover.
I think that's 2, Jerry, isn't it?
Is
2?
it 2 for
I
Shelton?
think it's 2. 2
And
fumbles
for
lost.
Capital?
Yeah. Well, I think it's 1 for Capital. We'll have to.
You got it the other way around.
Yeah, I think you do.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Pistol formation, double wing set, and a receiver on each side for Mendiola Lopez. Man in motion. That's Morales. Little play action. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Danny needs to get rid of that ball a little quicker than that. He had nowhere to go with it. Sacked and lost. They're getting forward progress.
Loss of 16.
Yeah, well, they can spot the ball just shy of the 10. Spotted at the 9.
Okay, then
so
it
was
would
a
be
loss
a loss
of 12.
I'm surprised they didn't flag that. He kind of threw him down.
Well.
Okay, a loss of 12 on the play.
Brings up second down and 22. What do we have, a timeout on the field?
And that was another blitz that caused that.
That's an official timeout. Everybody looks like they're ready to go. A little bit of an equipment issue.
Montesano was
he's
quite
bleeding.
good at that last week. They ran that blitz a lot.
If these guys scouted it, they probably saw that. And
yeah.
So 2nd and 22, ball at the 9 for the Highclimbers. Lopez will hand it off. And Gould, is that Gould with the carry? Not much there. Yes, it was. Got a yard.
It was Gould, you're correct.
Yeah. Maybe a yard and a half, depending where they're going to spot it. Give him 2, Jerry.
Okay, I will.
I'm going to give him 2.
Too hard gain.
Well, at least it's a gain. So 3rd, and it looks like it's going to be 20 from
and
the 11.
Gould is the leading rusher tonight for the Highclimbers.
And we have another flag from the lineman on the far side again. They picked up the last time he did that. So they're going to get an offsides on the Cougars. So it gives the Highclimbers 5-yard gain without the clock moving. Let's put the ball at the 16. Makes it 3rd and, 15?
55 yards and penalties so far for the Capital Cougars.
Pistol again for Mendiola Lopez. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side, 1 wing near side. Turnaround pitch. Goes to Gould. Gould, nice stutter step, but just ran into a wall of Cougars, and a flag comes flying in there at the end as well. So what's the penalty this time, gentlemen? Ooh, a chop block.
Oh, goodness. Ouch.
So that's half the distance. I think it's half the distance, isn't it? Is it 10 or 15?
It's going to be 10.
It's going to be 10, okay. That's why you're here, Eric. Keep us straight. Glad to have you here, by the way.
Well, it's nice to be here.
Yes, it is nice to have you.
Compared to where I was at last year, it's really nice to be here.
Yeah. Things are going to get better. We're going to get well.
Oh, they're going to refuse the penalty, and brings a 4th down.
So what, 4th and 15 maybe?
15,
14?
yeah. 14, yeah, spot the ball at the 18-yard line.
Well,
here comes the punting unit for the Highclimbers.
And we'll see who's punting for the Highclimbers.
Well, it's been Crichton, I think is what we're calling him. Bryson has been punting at least most of it. Remember he had the run the last time. Let's see what the Cougars are going to do. I'm sure they're going to come after him. Oh, that's a beautiful punt.
That was a nice punt.
Taken at the 49. This is Gabe Taylor. Taylor avoiding some tacklers. Flag comes flying in. He's up the sidelines, run out of bounds.
I saw 2 clips.
At the 22, but yeah, it's coming back.
It was a very nice punt by number 25. 32-yard punt. Good hang time. And you think it might be clipping?
Yeah,
probably
no
in that
doubt
area
about it.
where those flags were thrown. I'm sure that was correct.
I thought that I saw another one they didn't throw.
Uh-huh.
Only need 1 penalty, guys. So that'll put the ball near midfield, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Well, let's call that a hold. So that'll back the Cougars up to the 46 of the Highclimbers with 1:29 to go in the first half.
So 10-yard penalty from the point of the infraction.
Cougars, this is that surprising little option that they ran and were very successful in the beginning of this quarter. But it looks like Redmond is going to be calling a timeout. So 1:29 to go in the half, 22-0. Capital on top. We'll be right back. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And we're back here at Ingersoll Stadium. Sorry, guys, what are you talking about? We've got a
family business.
Okay, 1st and 10 for Capital on the 46 of the Highclimbers, and Cougars decide to go back into more of a traditional formation this game. And hand it off to Grady. Grady straight up the middle, big run. We're going to cut it out to the outside. A lot of running room.
This guy's a horse.
See you later. Touchdown.
Wow.
No flags.
54-yard touchdown run by Grady.
Now it's 46, Jerry.
Was it on the our 46
it was
or
on
their
46?
Was it on our?
Don't give them more than they need.
Okay.
That guy is pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, 46-yard run. My apologies.
He's been the whole offense.
You're trying to pad his stats. He doesn't need any help.
I know, they don't need it.
Looks like they're going to go for the point after. It's now 28-0, 1:18 to go in the half. And the kick is good. Make it 29-0. Minute and 18 to go until the halftime. We'll be right back.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Lessons in English.
Giving you a bad time.
And we're back waiting for the kickoff. 1:18 to go here in the half. 29-0, all Cougars so far.
Got a new kicker for the Capital Cougars, number 11, Connor Pokenja. I'm sure I said that correctly. Sorry.
And here's the kick. End over end will be taken at the 7. That's Donovan Woodricker. Up the middle to the 30, and he'll run into a pile, push the pile across the 35. About the 36, 37. So explain your note to me a little better there, Eric.
Nice kickoff, 53-yard kickoff, and nice return.
Very nice return, very good. And it takes some guts to run into that pile like that at full blast.
And who was the runner?
That was Woodricker.
Minute 9 I should say, to go here in the half. 29-0.
Nice return by number 4, Donovan Woodricker. Very nice return.
Man in motion, that's Oles. Turnaround handoff. And that's Gould getting a yard on that run.
Okay.
I think the Climbers are probably content to run the clock out at this point.
Ricker made about a 30-yard return on that play.
So going 2nd and 9 from the 37-yard line. 2 receivers on each side. Lopez and the pistol back to pass. Looking down the middle. Going there, overthrowing, nearly intercepted. Gabe Taylor for the Capital was in better position to get that ball than any high climber, and it's incomplete.
And the intended receiver for the High Climbers was number 3, and that was Christian Lopez.
So 3rd and 9 coming.
That was a 5th thrown pass by the High Climbers.
27.5 seconds to go in the half. And we have the High Climbers taking their final timeout.
That's it.
We'll be right back.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools, and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Well, 27.5 seconds to go here in the half. 29-0. Capital on top. Shelton with the ball. 3rd down and 10, or 9, from the 37. Out of the gun. Same little misdirection.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know what that was.
Cool just ran into the line.
Looked like a little showbiz routine.
Yeah, they did that before and had a big gain. But it's no gain, actually a loss. Capital's going to take a timeout.
I think that's their first timeout.
No, that's their second.
You know,
it doesn't matter. It does not matter, gentlemen.
I know, but I think I'm right.
All right, whatever. 19.4 seconds to go in the half, and it's 4th and, well, I'm going to call it 11. Punt at 36. And who's back to punt?
Yeah. We have a little bit of fun up here announcing. We like to kid each other once in a while.
Well, now that this boat is rocking as it is.
And I can't be right all the time, right?
No, you can't.
Hopefully you are when driver's ed comes around, but.
Well, he's an expert on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a little better at that.
Yeah, we're waiting for the snap on this punt. Another nice punt. Fair catch called for. Oh, bobbled.
Bobble, big bobble.
And the ball's almost
he barely got
picked up.
Good coverage.
Good coverage by the Highclimbers.
Very
Anthony
good
Smith,
coverage.
number 19, was right on him.
And the Cougars have 10 seconds to work in the half.
You need to stress roundabouts next time you're teaching, Jerry.
Okay.
They put that new one in Shelton.
I know, I saw that.
I almost got nailed the other day in it.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, can I put in the term now? It's traffic circle.
Hey, it works so much better.
That is a traffic circle. There is a little bit of difference between a roundabout and a traffic circle. Yeah.
The Cougars have a 1st and 10 on their own 18-yard line with 10 seconds to go in the half. Out of the pistol, and what do we have? Some movement on the Cougars. I think it's Grady on the far side. He's patting himself on the chest there. Is that Grady? No, actually, Grady's in the backfield. Why would he be out in the wing?
The punt by the Highclimbers was about a 33-yard punt.
That's the best one. Who did that?
That was Brighton, 25.
That was the best one of the night.
Yeah, he's had 2 good ones back to
He's
back.
warming up.
Maybe he's more comfortable in that position.
Yeah.
They're trying to find that punter. So it's a 1st and 15 for the Cougs. So the same formation with 2 receivers on each side, and Grady the single setback out of the pistol. Turn around, hand off to Grady. Up the middle, sneaking around, pulling Highclimbers with him to the 20. He's a load to bring down, period. That should run out the half. And it does. So 29-0 after one half. Cougars on top. Take a timeout. We'll be back with the our Community Credit Union halftime show and some statistics from Jerry Apple. We'll be back in a couple.
You know what's great about an empty ketchup bottle? You can take it, throw it in the recycling, and it can come back as something else like... Oh no, there's still stuff in it. This is going nowhere but the landfill, unless it gets cleaned out. We're back in business. This can go in the recycling and come back as something great and wonderful, like a park bench, or a backpack, or another container. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Well, it's halftime here at Ingersoll Stadium. 29-0, all Capital Cougars. Jerry Apple with some statistics.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Capital had 9 first downs. They had 17 carries for 137 yards rushing. Their leading ball carrier was number 9, and that is Clayton Grady. And Clayton Grady had 11 carries for 112 yards. His biggest carry was for 46 yards, and I believe that was for a touchdown. Okay.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking for scores. Go ahead.
Right. So, again, Capital had 17 carries for 137 yards, and number 9, Clayton Grady, was the leading ball carrier so far, with 11 carries for 112 yards. The quarterback, number 10, Tristan Redmond, has thrown for 5 times. He has completed 4 for 53 yards. His leading receivers are number 5, Grady Lindenkugel. He caught a couple passes, 1 for 20, 1 for 10, and his other leading receiver, of course, was number 85, Josh Mayaba, who scored 2 touchdowns, one, I believe, for 10 yards, one for 13. Capital had a lot of penalties, and I believe, let me do this math here, 20, 50, 65 yards in penalties. Shelton had 1 first down. Gould had 7 carries for 14 yards. Number 23 for us, Nick Morales, had 4 carries for 4 yards. And the quarterback, number 5, and that is Danny Lopez,
yes.
had 2 carries, and unfortunately, a couple of those were quarterback sacks for a total of 18 yards in losses. So, if you look at the 14 to 12, that's 26. They had a total, not good, 8 yards total rushing. Excuse me, 20 yards rushing. I forgot to add the other 2. So they had a total of 20 yards rushing and they had no yards in the air. They did complete one pass. There was a pass out into the flat, but it was no gain. And that was to number 3 for us, Christian Lopez. So if you add up the total of 20 yards on the ground and no yards in the air, you're looking at a net gain of 20 yards.
Okay.
So not good.
So anything else to add there at all statistically?
Well, there was 3 fumbles.
Right.
And I believe 2 of those were made by Shelton.
Okay.
So,
all right, well, we'll take another timeout. We'll be back. Give you some scores that I've been able to find here from as all 3 of the teams from Mason County are playing tonight. We'll be right back with some scores that we can find. Halftime, 29-0, all Capital.
A healthcare provider is just a phone call or website visit away, thanks to a new service from Mason General Hospital and family of clinics called My Mason Virtual Care. Now you can talk with a board-certified healthcare provider from your home or office 24/7 for many common ailments, such as flu, pink eye, cold, or rash. Virtual care is private and secure, and a fee of only $35 for a 20-minute visit lets you avoid long wait times and limits your risk of exposure to others. No appointment needed. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and family of clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and family of clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and family of clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on olympicleague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making olympicleague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out olympicleague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
Well, halftime here at Ingersoll Stadium. 29-0 Capital all over the Shelton Highclimbers. Yes, sir.
I have a couple scores.
Okay, well, I've got one here that I was going to pass along here. Merriam Knight is trailing Rainier Christian 44-28. Still in the second quarter from what I found. What do you got for us?
What I have so far, Diedrich, Aberdeen is ahead of Elba 20-12. Now, Elba was ranked 8th in the state behind Montecito, who is ranked 5th in the 1A. So that's a little bit of an upset.
Okay.
Olympia and Rogers of Puyallup 0-0 at halftime.
Sounds like a good
and we're
game.
trying to get a couple more scores.
Yeah, I don't have anything from the North Mason Olympic game. 0-0. That's all it has. So, yeah. And that should be in the third quarter at this point. For some reason, nobody's scoring that game. So, but right here at Ingersoll, it's 29-0 Capital on top. Big, lot of ground to cover for the Highclimbers here late for the second half. See what they can do positive. We were both expecting a little bit more offense, but again, when you're having trouble giving your opponent a short field, you can't overcome that most of the time.
No, you can't. I believe on the 8 or 9 drives that Capital had, they started off, I believe, 5 times in Shelton territory.
Right.
That's not good.
And their worst field position was like at the 40. So,
yeah.
I mean, their own 40, I should say.
And secondly, it's 190 yards for Capital so far, and 20 yards total for the Highclimbers.
All right. Something to work on. They figured out the punting. I'll give them that. The first couple of punts were,
really nice.
not good at all. I mean, the first couple of punts were not good at all. And in the last two, after
they were both about 38 yards.
Right. Well, Creighton grabbed the ball on the fourth down and ran and nearly came up with the first down. And that was actually better than the previous 3 punts, I think.
Right.
And then he got into a rhythm and he had some decent punts after that.
That's been a positive. The other positive was a nice return by number 4, Ricker. I believe that was over 30 yards on that return.
Right.
So that was a good positive.
So we're under 2 minutes for the halftime period. Of course, they do tack on a couple more minutes, 3 minutes after they come on the field. Here come the Highclimbers. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. At half, 29-0, all Capital.
See this plastic bottle? It was voted most likely to spill and ruin all that paper in your recycling bin, causing all your good efforts to go to waste. Why this particular bottle? Because it's not empty, clean, or dry. So what do? Empty the whole thing out, give it a quick rinse, and you've got a plastic bottle voted most likely to win the world over with its recycling moxie. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Well, just about a minute and a half away from returning to play here at Ingersoll. 29-0 is our score at the half. Cougars on top. Adjust my cameras here. Hold on a second, guys. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Just kidding. I'm just getting things set.
Well, Shelton deferred in the first half and will be receiving here in the second half.
Looks like the Cougars are ready to kick this thing off. And here come the Highclimbers. We're get the clock running still, but I think they'll probably zero it out here shortly as they're ready to play.
Puckenjock,
yeah,
number 11, will be doing the kicking.
And back deep, you've got Oles, Woodricker. They're going to be about the 10 or so.
Okay.
And guy in the middle is going to be Crichton, about the 20. And I'm bringing Eric Raywald back in here.
Hi, Eric.
I'm alive.
Hi, Jeannie.
Jeannie, yeah, she's hanging out. Well, I thought for sure they would zero out this clock and get this thing going, but they're going to let it run down. I guess those are the new rules. I remember Paul Thomas telling me that there's some new rules this year relating to how things are done on the field and the scoreboard. He didn't get into any details. I just know he said, new rules. That's a new rule. That's a new rule.
Sounds like Paul.
So we're ready to get the third quarter underway. Capital are going to kick it to the Highclimbers. Highclimbers have a big hole to dig out of here, but a new half, and let's see what they can do. Ball's teed up, and we're waiting for the start. Here we go. Pottenjack will boot it deep, high, and Oles will pick it up at the 10. Right up the middle there. Still got some feet, and boy, is he fighting across the 40 to the 43. Nice return.
33-yard return by Oles.
Good job.
Very nice.
Yeah,
nice kickoff, too.
Right, well, we know that Josiah, if he gets a little bit of a running start, he's gonna explode. Yeah. And I'm surprised he's not more of a weapon in the offense this year as he was last year.
That was a very nice return. Second nice return for the Highclimbers.
Climbers will start out on their own 43, 1st and 10. Lopez will go out of the pistol. He has two receivers on each side. And that looks like, oh, there's Charlie Hurt in motion. Little fake play action on the rollout is Danny. Danny's going to avoid one and then wait for two more to come in.
That looked like face masking, but I guess not.
Cougar player came up with the ball and says, no. All right.
I think our quarterback is shaking up pretty bad.
Well, he avoided one guy, waiting for something, and two more came flying in there and ripped him down. And they're making sure he's okay. Looks like that's Coach Speaks out there. He's going to come out. Who's going to? It's like it's going to be. Is it going to be Donovan Woodricker at the QB spot? As Mendiola Lopez will take a breather, at least for one play. And the ball is back at the 38. All right.
They haven't moved the yard marker yet, though.
I'm looking at where the guys in stripes are putting the ball, and it's going to be the 47. Oh, and then there's a penalty on the Highclimbers that was declined. They'll take the second down, sack.
About a 5-yard loss on that play.
So Donovan Woodricker is out of the pistol. double wings and a receiver on each side. It's like Hurt on the near side. It could be wrong. Snap, turn around, handoff. Is Gould. Gould ran into the defensive line and maybe got one.
And Ricker is the new quarterback?
He's playing QB at the moment as they attend to Danny.
To give him a little break.
Well, he took a hit or he might be a little shaken up.
Yeah, he got hit hard.
And remember, last week they were alternating quarterbacks per play, were they not? Where the Highclimbers were?
A couple times.
A couple of times. So.
Well, Montecito did that.
Montecito did that. Right,
yeah,
right. Okay, well, Donovan Wood-Rickard, third down and 15 from his own 38 out of the pistol. Two receivers far side, one to the near side. Gould the back behind him. It's a pitch to him. He'll cut it up the middle. Slip by a couple of guys. Still on his feet across the 43-yard line. Sorry, I was going to say 45, but he hadn't quite got there. So that'll bring up fourth down. And is it going to be a punting situation? I think it is.
A gain of 5 on the play.
But nice 9 yards short of the first down marker. And where are we here? Bryson Crichton is on to punt.
Yeah, he's had a couple nice ones.
Yeah,
Let's see
last
if he
two
can do it
have
again.
been really nice. Cougars send two back deep. I believe it's Gabe Taylor, the deepest back. Here we go. High snap. Line drive. Fair catch called for at the 32.
Well, that's a perfect punt because you see we had a halo of guys around the receiver. He didn't outkick it. Because sometimes those far ones are just as bad as the short ones.
Right. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars on their own 32-yard line. Their first possession of the second half. They lead 29-0.
A 24-yard punt.
Now this is that wildcat formation that they love. The Cougars have done a couple of times. And a long pass is going to develop out of that. Guy there. Oh, what a catch. Wow. What a catch.
That was a nice catch.
That was Elijah Hoffman with the pass. And who is the receiver? I can't see who that is.
If he had another step, he'd have been all the way in.
43-yard pass play. We're trying to figure out now who caught it.
So it's Hoffman with the pass, and maybe it's Gabe Taylor, number 3.
Okay.
With the catch. But a big play, and 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
And that's the 10th first down.
Hoffman will keep it on a little keeper there. And he's got a tossed back. I think he got close to 5 there, Jerry.
Yeah, we'll see where they marked the
looks
forward
like it's
progress.
just going to be shy of the 20, so I'm going to give him 5.
Yep, or 4.
I'm giving him 5.
Well,
well, they're only getting him 3.
I'm going to give him 4.
Okay.
And who is carry on by?
That was Hoffman, number 9, Elijah Hoffman. He is a quarterback for Capital this series.
Okay.
And he'll tuck it in and run again. Oh, he just about faked Oles out of his shoes, but Oles managed to come back and tackle with a little help with Morales. And loss on the play of 2.
Okay. So Hoffman is the quarterback, number 8?
Yep. Cougars are taking their time, 8:20 to go, third quarter. They lead 29-0. This formation has worked well for Hoffman. He'll go back, he'll look around, get chased. Gregor picked off. Oles on the run on the outside. He's up the sidelines, far side, still on his feet. He's going to be returning that ball to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Highclimbers on the turnover. Good return. He's doing his work there defensively as well as on the return game.
For him.
1st and 10 for the Highclimbers off the pick.
A gain of 57 yards on that
Return.
interception.
Yeah, and it looks like Hoffman is down for the Cougars.
Yeah, and he's not looking good.
Well, McGregor was all over him when he threw that ball. Probably should have just kept it and took the sack.
He's holding his right knee.
I'm thinking that might have been a result of that pass with passed under pressure. Under 8 minutes to go in third quarter. Highclimbers have the ball on the Cougars 20. Resume play after they attend to Hoffman.
After that's too bad when we see something like that happen when somebody is hurt. I believe the turnovers are even at 2 apiece.
I think you're right. Hoffman will get up and limp off.
And that's great to see him coming off on his own.
It's easy to catch your knee on this turf.
Right.
Real easy.
Now this is a little bit older field turf, isn't it, Eric?
Yeah, and your foot sticks sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just my complaint about it.
Now Shelton is thinking about having a turf or
thinking about it.
Well, the new rule is you can't host a playoff game unless
without
you have a synthetic turf.
So Highclimbers have a 1st and 10
puts you at a
on the
disadvantage.
Capital 20.
They need to make some hay out of this one.
Woodricker still in there, hands it off to Gould. Gould bounces off some linemen, but doesn't get upfield. He just goes sideways. Unfortunate.
Probably got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
If you look at the use of the Shelton field, synthetic turf makes sense. You got all the different sports and the youth league and the soccer.
Right.
And
yeah. And I think
much more versatile. You know
nice
that field looks like in November. It's just a mess.
It's a swamp, guys.
This year we haven't been too bad so
Knock on
far.
wood.
Knock on wood, yes.
So 2nd and 10 for the Highclimbers on the Capital 20.
Fall is just around the corner.
Right. Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Woodricker gonna pitch it to Gould. Gould can't outrun him. Oh, he does. He turns the corner.
Nice job, Gould.
Dances down the sideline.
See where he's knocked out of bounds.
Oh, we got a late hit.
And that's probably unsportsmanlike where that was called.
That was out of bounds. The flag.
Late hit.
It's hard to say what it is. There's spot the ball.
It's going to be
it's like a gain of 7 on the play. It is a penalty on the Cougars.
There was a lot of pushing and shoving about 3 yards out of bounds.
So a nice carry by Gould. We're going to give him 7 yards.
Yes.
And then we're going to add the penalty to that.
Right, that should be half the distance from there. So the Highclimbers should have a 1st and goal from about the 4th. And they're going to the end of the field that Eric can see without obstruction.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind next time, Eric, okay?
Well, Eric said he's going to get here before me next time.
Okay. So 1st and goal for the Highclimbers. Are going to spot the ball at the 7. Out of the pistol. Oop, little collision. Gould with a little jump after to avoid one tackle. I think he might have got one.
So Ricker is still the quarterback for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, he's. Let's see what the Highclimbers can come away with here. They haven't scored yet this season, and they're looking. This is about the closest they've been all season, isn't it, Jerry? I think they got a little closer.
I believe this is the closest they've been.
So they're on the.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, on the 6-yard line with a 2nd and goal. Lopez wide far side, Hurt wide near side. Out of the pistol with Gould behind Woodricker. There's the snap. Looking for Lopez. That's a touchdown. Highclimbers on the pass. Yes, we do get a hot time. There we go.
Yep.
So that's the first score of the season for the Highclimbers, and get a standing ovation from the crowd here. The Highclimber faithful that made the trek down to Olympia.
How many yards on that pass play?
6.
6, yes.
6 yards.
So the Highclimbers are going to kick the point after. And it looks like it's Hunter Bourgont doing the kicking. Donovan Woodricker doing the holding. can't see who the center is, guys. Who's the long snapper for the Highclimbers? Snap, spot, kick.
Good.
Oh, it hit the upright. Oh, wow. Well, they get 6 on the board. It's now 29-6. 6:11 to go in the third. We'll be right back. Okay. 29-6, 6:11 to go, third quarter. The Highclimbers get their first touchdown. And a 6-yard pass from Donovan Woodricker to Christian Lopez.
And number 21, Hunter Borgault, will be doing the kicking honors.
Just got teed up at the 40. Can't see who's deep for the Cougars, standing at the 10. Shadows are really not playing well into these numbers, guys. I like the black and white jerseys of the Highclimbers.
Oh, those are easy, aren't they?
We had that problem. We had the haunted gray jerseys.
Right, I remember those. Oh, boy.
Yeah, they were tough to read.
That is going to, oh, he should have let that go out of bounds,
Yeah,
but he sprints up. That was, let's see, Troy Collard with a return. That was angling to go out of bounds. Collard picked it up, I think about the 25, was it? 25 or 30?
27.
27. Yeah, some 25, 30, and right in the middle there. 27. Returned it to the 38.
So 11-yard return, 33-yard kickoff by Borgault.
It's like a Redmond back in there at QB. He'll pitch it over to Grady. Spins in the backfield, but he's swallowed under by Oles and McGregor at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And Grady got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Well, they might give him a half a yard, Jerry.
That means that I got to round it up according to your rule. Be positive.
He doesn't need the stats. Grady does not need the stats. We'll call it 2nd and 10 from the 38. I formation for the Cougars. Little play action on the rollout. He's going to set his feet and throw. Complete there to Grady. Grady at the sidelines avoids Lopez. Still on his feet and running down the sidelines. He's finally pulled down.
Nice screen pass.
I don't know if there's much of a screen there. I think it was just a quick dump off. He just
well,
ran
yeah.
If there were any screeners, any blockers, he just ran past them, left them behind.
Yeah.
Ball's all the way up to the Highclimber 33-yard line, looks like. Oh, we have a flag in the backfield anyways. Come back.
So it looks like it's going to negate that 29-yard pass play.
You know, I get a little confused because some of the Cougar players have yellow shoes.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I keep thinking they're flags. They'll probably make a rule, so we got to be quiet on that.
Well, I can't imagine that they would actually say you have to. If somebody's donating shoes that are yellow.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong, really?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What do I know anyway?
There's some
crazy rule out there. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, let's just.
If you have an artificial limb and you lose it on the field, they have to stop the time to put it back on. Now tell me how that's in the rule book.
Well, it's got to be somewhere.
It must have happened at some point.
What's that penalty?
That's an illegal man downfield, Jerry. No. We're talking rules, and we're missing the calls, and Jerry's he's on it. Illegal man downfield.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about the artificial.
I'm trying to keep these people straight here.
Maybe he wore a toupee.
Illegal receiver down the field.
Oh, sorry. We're just having way too much fun now. It's usually those guys that are off of the right field somewhere, and I'm trying to keep everything controlled. It's now the other way around tonight.
Okay. Well,
life's too short not to have
95 yards and penalties for Capital.
2nd and 15 for the Cougars on their own 33. A lot of time. Ooh, quick little handoff. There's Grow. Straight up the middle. Thrown to the 45. Wow. Quick 10 right there, Jerry. Wow.
Yeah.
I cannot believe everybody's focused on Grady, and they just slipped that little halfback handoff, and he squirts up for 10.
The Tucker Grow.
Actually, they gave him more than that. They gave him 12 on that. They have to get to the
Tucker Grow?
Yeah. To the 45 is where the ball is spotted. Need to get to the 48, so that's actually more than 10. It's 12. 3rd and 3, back to pass. Goes Redmond, throws out there.
Oh, wide open.
Wide open. And that is Troy Collard down to the 20. I don't think anybody picked him up coming off the line.
No, they were cover 3. They should have been the middle guy, should have had him. Got deep thirds.
So 1st and 10 from the Highclimber 20 now are the Capital Cougars. Cougars trying to get that 6 points back that they gave up earlier in the quarter. Again with the I formation. 2 receivers on the near side. A little handoff. There's Grow. He'll just bang bodies with Morales, and they'll get about the 12, 13-yard line. I don't know if you really want to take a big hit from Grow by yourself.
Yeah, that's second or third guy that's limped off.
Yeah. So 2nd down and a 3 from the 13 are the Cougars.
Number 10 back in as quarterback?
Yes. He'll pitch it. This is Grady. Grady fighting his way for the end zone. Touchdown. Did he hit that pylon? Yep, there's the touchdown. Sorry, I missed that on the camera, guys.
13-yard touchdown run for Grady.
35-6 now. 3:08 to go in the 3rd. And they're going to kick the point after this time. There's the kick. It looks like it's split the uprights. Tack on another one. And it's a 30-point lead for Capital. We'll be back.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Waiting for the kick off here after the Cougars go up by 30 points, leading it 36-6 with 3:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. So if you're kicking, you're keeping it away from Oles. If you're the Cougar kicker, right?
I would imagine.
Is that...
not that hard to do.
No, I know that, but I'm trying to see who's on the other side. It's hard to see, and the shadows are starting to get to me now. So here we go. This will be taken at the 10. Nice hole in the middle. I believe that this is... I'm sorry?
It was Ricker.
No, it's Gould with the return to the
Gould.
32.
Because Ricker's been on that side.
Yeah, well, he's QB, so you're not going to put him in there to return.
Well, that makes sense, yes.
So it was, I was trying to see if it looked like a 20 or a 25, and they'll spot him down at the 34, so it's a 24-yard return.
Yep. And, of course, a nice kickoff.
And they kicked it away from Oles.
Yes.
So the Highclimbers have a 1st and 10 on their own 34.
And Ricker is, of course, now the quarterback.
Donovan will go out of the pistol. He's got 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side, and a wing that's Oles. He'll look everybody off, dump it off to Gould. Gould sprints up the sideline. He's got a lot of.
He might get through here.
He'll try to cut by the defender, run out of bounds inside the 20 near the 15.
That was a well-played play.
It's a good look off, though, by Wood Ricker. He looked to our side and then just turned around and dumped it off and hit Gavin in stride. Actually, I think Gavin had to speed up to catch that ball, and that just helped him.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah. And they'll
50 yards.
They'll actually mark him out at the
Probably the
17.
longest play we've had in 2 years.
It's the longest play.
Definitely for tonight. So they'll spot the ball at the Cougar 17. 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers. Knocking on the door again. Little play action. Wood Ricker keeps it, banging bodies and pushing to the 12-yard line on the run.
He did pretty good for as bad as that started.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might have been a broken play.
Yeah.
Turned into a pretty good gain for the Highclimbers. Spot the ball at the 12. 2nd down, it looks like 5 coming. And Gould is kind of gimpy heading off the sidelines, isn't he? We have a timeout by the Cougars, so we'll take it. 2:21 to go in the 3rd. So a 2nd, and they're going to call it a 6 from the 13-yard line for the Highclimbers. It's the 13 of the Cougars. Wood Ricker will go out of the pistol. It's a receiver on each side. He'll hand it off to Gould. Gould got some running room, got the 1st down into the 5.
3rd 1st down of the game for the Highclimbers.
So that'll bring up a 1st and goal for the Highclimbers at the 5.
Nice run by Gould.
Like the same formation as the last time, with the double wings and a receiver on each side. Gould behind Wood Ricker, and Wood Ricker will keep it, and he'll end up losing a yard on that one.
Yeah, he stopped right there, maybe short of a. Might have lost a yard.
You're right there, Eric. A couple of really hard hits by the Cougar defense could be penalized.
Yeah, they're throwing
lost
him down.
one on the play.
I thought they had outlawed that, but.
Well, it must be an intentional thing or determination by the guys in the stripes. Well,
looking.
I'm only speculating.
Looked like worldwide wrestling.
If you're into wrestling, have you watched that new wrestling league?
No, I haven't.
I'm not into wrestling either, so
no,
it's okay.
It's like theatrical for me.
Yeah, it is. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Out of the pistol will go Donovan. He'll throw it, and that's his favorite target. Lopez, another tee. Wow. Oh, and Cougars are saying.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh boy.
There's some flags flying in there. A Cougar player came out saying that was incomplete.
Well, the ref on the far side had his arms up.
Yeah, that's a touchdown, at least the way we see it. Now I got to figure out what's going on here with a little bit of pushing and shoving at the end of the play. But I'm saying that touchdown did count, guys.
And that was to Gould?
Well, it's on the scoreboard.
Number 3.
Oh, number 3, Lopez?
Lopez with his second TD.
Yes, that is his second one.
This one from, what, 7 yards?
Yes.
It was almost identical play, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. A little tighter on the coverage, but
not tight enough.
Not tight enough, and we're still trying to figure
that
out.
Quick, skinny post.
Yeah.
Hard to stop that.
And Ricker is 3 for 3 in passes. So he's the second half here.
Touchdown, yes, he gave official touchdown.
Yep, and it is now that, and it's a personal foul on the Cougars, and they'll assess that on the kickoff. Okay.
They've had a lot of penalties tonight.
Yes, they have, and we'll blame Jerry for jinxing us in the first quarter.
Well, I said I wasn't going to say much.
That's enough. Looks like the Climbers are going to go for 2. They're now at 12.
110 yards of penalties for Capital.
Ouch. That's bad.
And off to Gould. Stopped
He hit
short.
a brick wall.
And just there's that goalie box right there, and that's pretty much where they stood him up. So the try comes up short, but the Climbers get another touchdown. So it's now 36-12. 1:01 to go in the third. We'll be back with the kickoff.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
.101 to go in the third quarter. 36-12 is our score. The Highclimbers get their second touchdown of the season. Both of them go to Christian Lopez.
Yes.
And on pass receptions. And then here come the 15-yard penalty. And Highclimbers will be kicking off from the Cougar 35. Now, would this be an ideal time to at least try an onside kick? Are you not a believer
to practice it maybe, but I don't see what good it would do. But you never know.
You never know.
And Hunter Borgal will again be kicking for the Highclimbers.
My favorite onside kick ever was when Miami's kicker ran past the ball, then flicked it with his kicking leg behind the back.
I remember that.
Yeah, and they got it. That was a nifty little play.
So from the 45.
Now Ricker is 3 for 3 this half in passing for the Highclimbers.
It'll end over end to kick. It'll be wisely fallen on at the 22.
I don't understand what that accomplishes, but
well,
I'm missing part of the equation.
Well, we'll kick. They're gonna kick it into the end zone. You start at the 20, and then 23 is where the Cougars will start out. Their first and 10. It's a minute 1 to go here in the third.
Yeah, but we've had 2 that have almost bounced out of bounds. If the player would have let him.
And who do we have in for quarterback now? Is it number?
I'm thinking it's Redmond.
It had been yeah, it's number 10.
Yeah, it's Redmond, number 10. And he'll go on the rollout. The surprise to me, he's going to look downfield and throw downfield. Oh, what a grab. Is that Grow? No. 86. Josh Maeda with the catch. He's had a good game, but he's been quiet here in the third quarter.
Maeda,
yeah.
That was a
to the 46.
23-yard pass play to Maeda.
Going without a huddle.
Yeah, they're hurrying things up. Handoff. I'm not sure who this runner is. 20-something.
Yeah, he got
buried. Grow. Okay, that was Tucker Grow. Might have squeaked out a yard or two there. So I got 1. And going to have a timeout on the field.
Timeout.
Yeah. Now they're going to wind the clock. Okay.
Yeah, Mayava's caught 3 passes tonight.
And 2 for touchdowns.
2 for touchdowns.
So we're at 19 seconds and counting in the third quarter. A little quick handoff to Grow. Almost slipped a tackle there. Dives to the 50. Actually, that's not Grow. Excuse me. That's 22.
Behind the back handoff?
I don't know.
It
Jake,
sure looked like it.
22, the carrier, is Jake Kennedy. And that'll do the third quarter. And we won't have much to change here, just the ends of the field at the midfield mark when we return with the fourth quarter. We'll be back.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on OlympicLeague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making OlympicLeague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out OlympicLeague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
Well, we're back for the fourth quarter here at Ingersoll Stadium. At midfield, the Capital Cougars with a 3rd down and 6. The only thing they got to change is the ends of the sticks there.
Here we go to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, let's see what the Cougars can dial up here and what the Highclimbers can do to stop them. So we do have some different numbers out there, guys, for the Cougars. Little option there. And a pitch, oh, look out. That's Grow. Breaking tackles inside the 30.
I don't know if I'd call that an option.
I don't know what you, well,
we've done it too where
it's a good option.
They should wait till that guy's on him and then he makes a decision, and that's just a pitch out.
How many yards on that one?
Oh, about 20 at least.
22.
22 yards.
To the 28. Turn around, hand it off, and Grow again on the carry. Got maybe a yard or 2.
Now, in that formation, are you calling that a full house?
Sure.
Theirs?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not?
That of the Wildcat. I don't know where that name came from.
Because I think the Wildcats did it first.
That could be. That's the clue, huh?
I guess.
Well, we got Bergalta out there's limping pretty bad. I don't know why he's still out there.
He's changing some linemen as well defensively, are the Highclimbers. 2nd and 8 from the 26 are the Cougars. Under center will go Redmond. Got 3 guys behind him. He'll play action, throw to the middle, overthrew his intended target, incomplete. And that was intended for whom?
I don't know, but he stopped. He just stopped.
Little miscommunication there. So 11:01 to go.
If he would have kept running, he would have got
85 was the intended receiver again.
Okay.
Yeah, he did stop. Right?
So 3rd and 8 from the 26. There's those yellow shoes again. I keep thinking are flags. A little pitch out. And it goes Grow. Getting the first down, or near the first down, inside the 20 to the 17.
Like a mad bull.
Well, you take your snaps when you can get them when you got your Grady out. Now they're going to give them the first down. They do. 1st and 10 from the 17.
Yeah, that's the 12th first down for Capital.
Clock is running, 10:35 to go in the ball game. 36-12 is their scorer. Capital on top with the ball. A little delayed hand. Ball's free. Highclimbers have it.
Fumble. Shelton recover.
That is the 3rd turnover for Capital.
And at least 2 of those are on the quarterback exchange with the running back, and they popped
2 fumbles
loose.
and 1 interception.
They're having an issue with that.
Yeah, well, the Highclimbers get the ball back. They'll spot the ball on the 18-yard line, their own 18. First and 10 after the turnover.
You know, the Highclimbers have had a good half.
Yeah.
They have.
Much better than the previous 10 halves.
Some good positive things.
So Donovan Woodricker out of the pistol. 2 receivers on the near side. Charlie Hurt in motion. Handoff to Gould. Gould fights his way to the 25, maybe the 26. I say fight. He's spun and fight. How do you spin and fight your way, guys?
He's a tough little guy.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Going to spot the ball to 26. Second down coming. So we approach 10 minutes to go.
Spin is a great move, but it can sure lay you up.
Yeah. So out of the pistol again, 2 receivers on each side. Woodricker will throw it and intercept it.
Oh, goodness, goodness. Pick 6.
Yep. Gabe Taylor with the pick and the 6. Not sure who that ball was intended for. Threw to the wrong spot.
Yeah.
And the maroon jersey was
throw out to
there.
the flats like that, it better be a rope.
Yeah. Oh, there is a penalty right at the line of scrimmage.
Of course there is.
At the over by the 23 it looks like. So what are we going to call here?
Well, this could bring it back maybe. But I don't think it's going to. Yeah, this happened afterwards, I think.
False start. You're going to refuse that. I thought you couldn't refuse a false start.
Yeah. It's encroachment you can't refuse.
Okay. All right. Well, the touchdown stands on the pick 6. And the Cougars are going to kick the, they kicked the point after. And it is good.
Because if they took the penalty, it'd go back and.
Right. So it's 43-12, 9:32 to go in the ball game. Cougars on top.
This tuna can looks like it's ready to be recycled, but is it? Let's shine a light on this perplexing mystery of modern-day recycling. Let's look closer. Oh yeah, this can of tuna is not empty or clean, so it's not recyclable. But all you gotta do is empty it out, give it a rinse, and then it's ready for the wonderful bin of recyclability. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
So 43-12 is our score.
3 turnovers apiece.
Yep.
That was a costly one.
Interesting. My spot did not play, guys. I mean, it did play, but it didn't play. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So we got Oles back. We got Morales.
No, it's Gould on the far side.
Gould on the
and Oles on the near side.
They're missing a guy. They've only got 10 guys out there.
Count 11. Oh,
there
Capital.
he goes.
There he is. You know, get late in these games. Guys that aren't used to playing a lot.
Yeah.
Running out there the last thing. Oh, I'm going to kick off. Okay. Oh. That,
what
I don't know.
What the heck was that?
That didn't go 10 yards. He picked it up.
I was waiting for it to come down here.
I don't know what happened there, but I don't think that ball went 10 yards.
I don't think he meant to do that.
No, I don't think he would. If he picked it up on the other side of the 50, that's not the 10 yards.
It has to go 10.
I think this is, they're going to spot the ball.
Yeah, they should call for a replay on that one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're spotting the ball on the other side of the 50. That is not 10 yards by the nose of a football.
Oh, my.
Okay. I think he just missed the kickoff, actually.
He just flubbed it.
Yeah.
line drive right into somebody's head.
Yeah, well, break for the Cougars from the midfield and a handoff. And this is Kennedy.
Whoever that ball hit might have been standing on the other side of the 50.
I'll have to look at the replay.
That's got to be the only.
Yeah, I don't know.
Otherwise, it makes no sense.
Yeah,
right.
We'll have to look at the replay.
Or they're mathematically challenged, one of the two.
Well, we'll see if it touched somebody.
Well, it must have if they have possession, but here we go.
Well, yeah, it hit one of our guys right in the face.
Okay. All right, well, then that makes it a live ball.
I don't think he ever saw it.
No. High formation for the Cougars.
That was a line drive of a kick.
And
there we go.
Kennedy nowhere to run there. A new quarterback for
and
Capital
Morales
is
on
TJ.
the tackle. Nice tackle.
Real good tackle.
The quarterback for the Cougars is TJ O'Sullivan.
Sorry about that, Dickie.
Yeah. Brings up a third down and about 9.
I was excited about the nice play by Morales.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to watch the replay of that kickoff to see what exactly happened, because to me, he just missed it.
Maybe that's a new way to do an onside.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Hit the kid in the head in the helmet. Okay, so O'Sullivan will go out of the pistol. Back to pass. And he's got it complete. Sorry. To the 40. 34 on the reception. That's Cooper Cleveninja. That's pretty close to first down, if not a first down. Nope, just shy of the 41. I'm thinking they're going to spot
what's
it.
the number of the quarterback now for?
14.
Okay.
Unless they switched it up on me.
O'Sullivan?
Yep. O'Sullivan. Well, that should be a penalty.
Oh, I believe that's a penalty.
Ah.
He's a little anxious to play, that's all.
Yeah, it's like he heard the starting gun of the sprint. Sorry. So it's going to be a fourth down and 6 for the Cougars.
I'd rather see a kid do that than just stand there and do it afterwards.
Well, that's true. Got a point there. Cougars are going to go for it, 4th and 6. Might as well. Out of the pistol is O'Sullivan. Turn around, fake the handoff. He'll roll out to the far side. Throw, it's complete.
Come on, boys.
Oh, can they stop him? No, Morales can't pull down the receiver. Yeah, in time. I didn't see who caught that. I didn't see who caught that. Is it Cooper Clevelinga?
I couldn't tell who that was.
34, I think, is who they're crediting the catch for. First down from the 38 now for the Cougars. 7:40 and counting. Capital on top, 43-12. Cougars in the huddle, 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Should be taking their time at this point. Little option there, and O'Sullivan will keep it. And there's a scramble for the ball there, but I think he was down.
I think they blew it dead first.
Yeah. Highclimbers want that ball, though.
Yeah, they sure do, but it hit the D hit the ground before.
Well, Big Gideon just came into the game for Shelton.
Yeah. So I guess after all that, you get a yard out of it. Maybe 2.
Yeah.
Ball at the 37. Scoreboard says 36. I know there's a science to it. I always go with where the closest marker is. It's not what the statisticians do. Second down and 8. Under center, O'Sullivan will hand it off. And who had the ball? As
34.
34, that's Cooper Cleveninja. That was very clever of O'Sullivan because he had a couple of high climbers thinking he still had the ball, including, and I thought he still had the ball. So third down, 5 from the 33. Quick snap, dumps it off, complete near side to number 20. That's Luke, that Poyer. Luke Poyer, sophomore, 145.
And Bryson Crichton was on the tackle, number 25 for the Highclimbers.
Okay. 5:45 to go in ball game. First and 10 from the Shelton 24.
Yeah,
the
that's
Cougars.
the 13th first down for Capital.
And he needs to be 6 feet. Oh, Sullivan will go under center. Oh, Highclimbers jumped.
Come on, guys, you're getting sloppy.
Offside against Shelton.
Oh, add 5 quick yards.
You know, Shelton has not had very many penalties tonight. That's only 30 yards in penalties for the Highclimbers.
So first and 5 from the 19 for the Cougars. I formation for O'Sullivan. He'll hand it off, and this is Kennedy trying to fight for the 15. And one referee says he's at the 16. The other one says the 15. Where are they going to spot it?
Colby Smith on the stop.
16, it looks like, Jerry.
2 yards to go.
Cougars need to get to the 14 for the first down. Second down and 2.
Gain of 3 on that last play.
And off in the middle, and Kennedy has nowhere to run. Nope, that's Clevenger. Good tackle by, who was that?
74.
Yeah, Jaden McLaren. So a loss of a couple. Back to the 19. 4:10 and counting on the game clock. Again, Capital 43, Shelton 12. Got 5 seconds to get this play off. I don't know if they're going to get it. That's a really long.
Yeah, it was.
Jeez. Oh, and dancing around the backfield and breaking tackles and breaking free and pulling the pile to the first down marker. I believe that's Cooper.
You got to hand
Kennedy.
him credit. That was a good run.
Yeah, it was stopped. Dead stopped, and he just kept dancing around there to find a hole in the first down.
Yep, 14 first downs.
First down, Cougars.
So first and 10 from the 12.
Ball taken 12 yards.
Cougars knocking on the door, 3:20 to go in the ball game. They're leading 43-12. O'Sullivan will go under center. I formation and a receiver on each side. Little fake handoff, and he'll keep it, turn the corner, find the hole, and...
Now that's how you run the option.
Yeah, jump up to about the 7-yard line.
Charlie Hurt on the stop.
Gain of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, it was like a quick 5.
That's exactly how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Wait for the defender to commit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't take him, so off he went.
Yeah.
And he got, what, 5 yards?
5 yards.
Oh, impressed with the quarterback, number 14. He's had several nice
For a
games.
sophomore, yeah, he's doing real well.
He had a gain of 9, a gain of 10, a gain of 5, 24 yards on 3 carries.
So second and 5 from the 7-yard line are the Cougars. O'Sullivan goes under center again. He's going to run the option again. He'll commit and keep it. And he'll get to the 5. Spun
That was
down.
a flag again. It's that kid's shoe.
Same thing to me, too. See that thing in the corner of your eye? Just, oh, they'll give him almost a 4.
Sebastian Engel got the tackle for the Highclimbers.
He's a big, big kid.
Yeah.
Third and a couple for the Cougars. A minute 45 to go. There's that 5 seconds. Handoff, lots of running room up the middle. Did he get in? No, he did not. Kennedy's blown dead right at the goal line. That's a 1st and goal for Capital. I'm sure these younger guys on the field are just chomping to get in that end zone.
Yeah. And the 15th first down.
Cougars taking their time, as they should. And off the first guy through, that should be a touchdown.
Yeah, there it is.
And who was the guy to get in there? Cooper. Clevenger. Clevenger's 34, right? Yeah, 34. Cooper Clevenger with the TD, making it 49-12 with 53.6 seconds remaining.
And Cooper's had a good second half. And what grade is he in, Cooper?
He's a sophomore. Cougars are going to attempt a point after.
That's good.
And that is good. 50-12 now. 53.6 seconds remaining. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. So Hurt Noel's back, back deep. Waiting for the kickoff here from the Cougars. They just put 50 on the scoreboard. First 2 games, the Cougars gave up 46 and 47 points, and they're probably really happy about getting to 50 and being on the other side of this 50-12 score. High end over end kick taken at the 17.
Oh, there we go. We got to see him. We got to see him.
And this is
off to the races.
Creighton on the return.
Come on.
Cuts it back, and he's fighting to the 10.
Nice.
Nice return from the 17 to the 10.
Yeah, he used his blockers really well too.
Yeah, I was going to point.
73 yards.
Yeah. Going to point that out, that he waited for, he caught the ball and he waited for his blockers to get in front of him to utilize it.
Yeah, twice he did that.
Yeah. So a good return for the Highclimbers here late in the ball game. Puts them at the 10. And have 38.6 seconds to work here to punch it in again. They've gotten 2.
Yeah, I think Capital's got their mind on the girls down there. Looks like they're getting dates for homecoming.
Maybe. So here come the Highclimbers out of the huddle. Donovan Woodricker out of the pistol. Turn around, hand it off. And trying to get around the edge. And Gould gets inside the 5 to the 3. And the Highclimbers are going to take a timeout. I think guys will just keep it right here. So Highclimbers knocking on the door. Would love to get another touchdown here before the end of the game. Fed 2 in the quarter, and that's really impressive after the first 2 games.
Yeah, it'd be good for their confidence.
Yeah.
especially after that kickoff return.
Yes, take advantage of the kickoff return. Learning experience, all this is, I mean, got to learn how to win, as they say. We'll learn how to finish.
It's a process,
yes.
That's for sure.
And Highclimbers break their sideline huddle, and they're ready to go.
Yeah, this would give them a lot of confidence going into the game next week.
We play Kitsap, is that right?
Actually, it's Peninsula.
Peninsula?
Yeah. So Riley Crichton on the near side. Woodricker will go out of the pistol. Gould behind him. And he'll throw, and incomplete.
They smelled that one out.
It was Hurt on the outside? Okay.
I don't think it was.
Charlie Hurt?
Yeah, I don't think that was Charlie.
Well, there's 15 out there, and it looked like an 18 to me, but we know that Junker is not playing, so must have been Charlie.
Must have been, yeah.
Well, it's 3rd and goal from the 3 for the Highclimbers, trying to punch it in. 25.2 seconds to go. Yeah, that is Charlie Hurt far side. Turn around, head off goal. Gould trying to get around the outside.
He might have it.
Waiting for the call. Touchdown, Highclimbers.
Good job, Kevin Gould.
3-yard dive there. And it's now 18 to 50 with 19.4 seconds to go in the game. Highclimbers scoring on their.
Well, you know, it's funny because when you go several games without scoring, it gets to be a jinx.
Right.
They broke the Camel's back tonight, so that's good.
Correct.
Yeah. And scored all 3 in the second half.
And aren't all 3 in the 4th quarter?
Oh.
I'm thinking they did. Well, the Climbers are going to go for 2. It's like the same formation, delayed handoff, and heading for that far pylon for 2 is Donovan Woodricker. Woodricker with the extra 2. And it's 20 for the Highclimbers.
He's done a very commendable job tonight.
Yes, he has.
He has.
Kind of rushed into duty here after Danny went down.
Yeah, and I hope Danny's okay, Lopez. We'll find out, I guess.
Well, he's a kid that lives and sleeps and dreams and everything's football.
Lopez?
Woodricker.
Woodricker, yeah.
When he showed up as a freshman, he was a small little guy. But that's all he talks about is football.
Let's see what grade he's in.
He's a
junior.
Junior, yeah.
He's not that small anymore.
No, he's grown quite a bit. He might have been about 98 pounds when he came in. With rocks in his pockets.
All right. Now he's 165, 6'2". So 19.4 seconds remain in this ball game. And the Capital Cougars with the 50-20 lead. Now I got a beeping going on down here. Just ignore it. It's my battery power.
As long as it's not your.
It's my battery power for all
your
the
pacemaker.
It's not my pacemaker. It's okay. We have 3.5%. So we're good. So even if it does fail, we'll be all right. So Hunter Borgal will tee it up at the 40. Yeah, go for that onside kick at this point, or just kick it deep and hope that.
I think he's just going to do what he's been doing.
Yeah. All right.
He can't put his foot into it because of this. He's got some kind of brace on his right leg.
Oh, keep it on the ground. Oh, that ball's free, and the Cougars will.
Might do it. No, they stopped it.
Drop on the ball. 16.4 seconds. Boy, Maava's doing it all tonight, I think. Catching touchdown passes.
Yeah.
Dropping on loose kickoffs. So we have 16.4 seconds. Now we could stop that beeping. Do you do the victory formation here? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not trying to do anything else, just getting someone hurt.
That's true. And the clock will run down here, and the final score will be 50-20, the Capital Cougars. Well, they pick up their first win of the season, knocking off the Shelton Highclimbers tonight at Ingersoll. We will take time out. We'll come back with some final statistics and final thoughts here at Ingersoll. Final again, Capital 50, Shelton 20. We'll be back.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on olympicleague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making olympicleague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out olympicleague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
This tuna can looks like it's ready to be recycled. But is it? Let's shine a light on this perplexing mystery of modern-day recycling. Let's look closer. Oh yeah, this can of tuna is not empty or clean, so it's not recyclable. But all you gotta do is empty it out, give it a rinse, and then it's ready for the wonderful bin of recyclability. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
Well, it's a final here at Ingersoll Stadium. Capital 50, Shelton 20. Highclimbers drop to 0-3. Capital goes to 1-2. But a lot of positives to take away from this loss. Jerry, what you ready for some statistics?
I am ready.
Okay. So go ahead when you're ready.
Capital had 15 first downs. They had 225 yards on the ground and 146 yards in the air. So that adds up to 371 yards total. The leading ball carrier tonight was, for the Capital, was number 9, and that was Clayton Grady, and he had 13 carries for 125 yards. Almost all of that was in the first half. The other leading ball carrier for Capital was number 25, and that was Tucker Groh, and he picked up 68 yards on 8 carries, and almost all of his yards were in the second half. We had 3 quarterbacks for Capital, number 10, number 8, number 14. I was very impressed with the quarterbacks. Number 10 passed for, I have down for 76 yards on 5 for 7. Number 8 came in and threw a pass for 46 yards and also threw an interception. Number 14, the sophomore, came in, and that was T.J. O'Sullivan, and he did well. He completed 3 passes, 1 for 9, 1 for 10, and 1 for 5, and so that added up to 146 yards. What kind of hurt Capital was 115 yards and penalties? That's not good. The leading receiver for Capital was number 85, Josh Mayama, and he caught a 10-yard pass, a 13-yard pass, and a 23-yard pass, and he caught 2 touchdowns. So they had 371 yards total, 115 yards on penalties. Overall, I was very impressed with Capital. Shelton, I thought, played a much better second half.
Yes.
They scored all 20 of their points in the second half. 2 of those were caught on passes to number 3, Christian Lopez. He caught a pass for 6 yards. He caught a pass for 7 yards.
Both for touchdowns, correct?
Both for touchdowns, that is correct. And they only had 25 yards of penalties. Turnovers, I believe, were 3 for 3 and 3.
Yeah.
The Ricker got a 2. Let's look at their scoring totals. Lopez caught a pass for 6 yards. Lopez also caught a pass for 7 yards. Gould ran the ball in for a 3-yard touchdown drive. And Ricker added to that on a quarterback run.
Right.
So that added up to 20 points. There was a couple other highlights I'd like to mention. Excuse me. Creighton, what a return.
Yes.
73-yard return. Also, we had a couple other nice runs. One by Oles.
Yes.
I think his was about 36 yards. And also, we had another nice return, and I'm not sure who the other return was. Help me out there a little bit, gentlemen.
For which?
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't remember.
I'm sorry, I'm
fault.
drawing a blank at the moment.
My fault.
No big deal.
Shelton had 5 first downs. They had 48 yards on the ground and 48 yards in the air for a total of 111 yards. I was impressed with number 4. He came in and completed 3 of 5 passes. 2 of those were touchdowns. To the number 3, his favorite receiver, Christian Lopez, a junior. So, you know what? And also very few penalties by the Highclimbers tonight. So, a lot of positives. And I'm looking forward to next week's game. Get to see my good friend again.
We'll talk about all that next Friday. Shelton heads to Joe Anderson Stadium to take on Peninsula. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll have that game for you from Purdy, Washington. Kickoff next Friday is at 7. Let's see. The Capital, by the way, takes on North Thurston next week at South Sound Stadium. And I think that'll pretty much do it for us here at Ingersoll Stadium tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Eric Raywald, as well as Jeannie, for their help with this broadcast. Final again, Capital 50, Shelton 20, and we will talk to you next Friday.
Take care, Eric. Have a good rest.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.